Adrian, Telfer, great to see you here today.
Same with you, Hannah.
Thank you. And as someone with, really a varied enterprise in terms of what you do for a living and your business.
Yep.
We're talking about the future of beef. What are you seeing and what are you feeling?
Look, I'm seeing a lot of positivity. I think there's, I think the pricing in the market, like the fat lamb job's really good. The cattle market, there's rain down southern New South Wales and there's good rain in northern Queensland. So I think there's probably been a little bit of panicking as a reminder of 18-19 drought. So people have offloaded earlier, taken advantage of the market. I've got about 400 head of cattle myself, but then I've got an off-farm income as well where a manufacturing business, and there's a lot of people I'm servicing still in Victoria and Queensland and New South Wales that are putting in feedlots for sheep and both cattle and just a lot of positivity. And I think if we can just get a bit more rain, I think that'll give people the confidence to probably buy back in with what the forecast market is for both sheep and cattle in the next 12 months. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm positive.
So am I, Adrian, and it's been great to see some presentations that support that. Obviously, we've had some challenges here, not only the weather, but there's a lot going on in the world at the moment affecting markets and cost of imports and those sort of things. But I think from what I've heard today, that there's still a lot of drive to capture opportunity in the future, and there's going to be plenty of that.
Look, I think that's what makes the rural sector so unique. People. When things get tough, people seem to get tougher with it, and I think a lot of people are very resilient within the rural sector and don't like to go out without a fight, and I think that's what we need at the moment. We need days like today too, where people can get out and gel with other people and probably listen to other people's stories and go home with a different mindset and probably hopefully in a better way to go, okay, let's make a few decisions based around what we've heard and everybody will come out the other side in what form or capacity. We won't know until this is over, but I'm sure that most people will be still there.
Absolutely, and I think it's great to see, as you say, like full house today, but a really diverse group of people from commercial producers, people more involved in the breeding end, guys in manufacturing like yourself. There's every element of the industry is represented here, and it's great to see them working together. A lot of collaboration.
Look, thank you to the Peak family and underneath the Bowen entity for putting a day on like today, and then you've got the different shirts here too, as in real estate agents and stock and station agents. And to support them. So look, it's good to see the support back to Steve and Jody and the family, and just to have those days so that you can, instead of doing the big changes, just doing a 1%ers and doing little bits at a time to try and improve what we're doing. I think that's what I'm looking at. I can't change something 50% overnight, but if I can surround myself with smarter people than me that I can gain knowledge off and do things better, I think that's what I'm looking at for these days, is just surrounding myself with smarter people than what I am.
I think that's what we all need to do a little bit more of, and I think you've nailed it on the head there, Adrian. Exciting times to come for beef producers. I'm looking forward to it raining this week, manifesting that one. But thank you so much. Great to have you here, and thanks for your support.
Thank you, Hannah, and thank you to the Peak family and Bowen for putting a day on like this. It's much appreciated, and thank you.